Good afternoon, traders, and welcome. Just a lot of fun, and it's exciting, and a lot of great ideas, and we knocked it out of the park. Um, Yesterday, there was a stock called XPO, and what happened on XPO was basically um, there was some information given on strategic alternatives and so forth. After reading the PR, I really determined that I felt the stock was going to sell off in the morning on profit taking, and I didn't like the news. So I did announce it on Twitter. I think all of you that follow me saw that I was going short, and I can show you. I think because some people were. I mean, Palmer did a great tweet today, and I love Palmer. I love Palmer, but Palmer actually put it right here, and he really was adamant. Nobody but AJ does something like this. And Dave also did a beautiful thing about how I called it. Anyway, I basically called a short at 65, at 96.51, and have room to 100. And I just was looking for a short on it, a nice flush out at the open, and it did deliver. I'll show it to you real quick. It was a really wonderful trade, and I wish I could have stayed in TDD. It's popping now. But here's XPO, and this was the call. And yesterday, after hours, I went short. I took a starter short because I knew it would probably run a little bit, a little bit more. And then I was looking to flush it right at the open. And it's exactly what I did. This was a wonderful trade. I was in it here and into close, 96.51. This is right here. This is me. And I did get a chance to add it, but you could see there was a clear wall here on it. And that was it. And we overnighted it, and it was all in the headline. And the stock pulled all the way down to $91 for at least a 5 to 6 point play if you had just gotten what I did. The next trade that we did, I mean, we did so many today, traders, so I'm going to just kind of just go through them. Okay, we called SIG for long to 31, 30 to 31 out of the gate. We figured SIG was very thick, beat on earnings, raised guidance. Short interest was high, so we figured it would be a great play from $27 to 30 to $31, and it did exactly that. It was very thick, all day move to the upside, and we had to revalue the stock because of their guidance, and that's exactly what we did. Another great call we did today was Tesla. This one I called 495 long, add-on dips to 490. I gave it 5 points on the downside. I wanted to add. Tesla was gapping down 20 points on a Morgan Stanley call. I gave my analysis in secret sauce why I felt Tesla was going to pop at the open and get us a lot of points. I went long right here at 495. I was actually, my exact entries were 494.67, 494.82, because I got filled at different numbers when I did the fill. And because I put in an order in at, I would think it was 495, and when I got filled, it started filling below it, and I was okay with that. And then I just waited for the pop. I sold a little bit early on the initial pop because this was the 3 point pop right here, but the stock ended up running 10 more. So it's just an incredible call. And again, it's all about understanding the trade. The next trade that we did today was a stock called Myrna. This is your basic pop and drop, 21.90 short, and it's 20.70 now. And I have that coming down to 20.50. Another great call we did today was Yandex. Yandex decided they want to get into consider start doing self-car service or something like Uber, but that's not going to fly with me. So I gave my decision, and I said to short the stock at 45, and the stock would come down to 43. My call was 43.50 on Yandex after reading the news, and if you don't believe me, look at Yandex right here. Yandex would come down to 43.75 from 45.20 to 46. It was a great call. Great call. Right? Next time we did, and the stock hit $43.64. Basically 9 cents, 11 cents off my bottom call. This was just an absolutely stunning trade. You want to see another one that was really good? iRobot, short at 58, pop at the open to 54.25. Now you're going to be mind blown on this one. This was just simply insane. Thank you, Dave. Raphael. So you see this one? Again, got an upgrade, no price target given, called for 58 pop at the open, and a short to 54.25. Ready? Ding, 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 ding. iRobot. There's the pop it open to 58. And then we called for a iRobot. And then a sell off to 54.25 and hit 54.19. Just an amazing trade. The next stock that we did today was PPG. It was an earnings play based on looking at the analysis of the report after reading the earnings. I felt the stock would rebound back to 128 to 130 a share per my notes, and the stock hit dead center at 129 a share. I'll show it to you right here. PPG. I would buy, add on any pullback. The stock will go back to 128 to 130. And PPG just did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do one more trade. Crowd. I think Crowd was a wonderful trade for us. Yeah, it was. I wanted 60-50. How about LK was also good? There was a lot of good ones we did. I wanted that one to pop to 48. Yes. Okay. LK. KeyBank decides to give it an upgrade on it to 56. They were at 32 for a long time. But LK to me, I just felt was a really great opportunity to pop it and drop it. There's a lot of shorts in this, so I figured we would probably run at the open to 48. Once it popped to 48, I wanted to get a 45.50 short sell, and that's what I was looking for, some sort of gap fill, at least because it's KeyBank. I was thinking I could get probably within 35-40 cents of the previous close. But my ideally was let it pop out of the gate, 47 to 48. 48 should top off, scale in short, and then just ride it down to 46 and under. And I'll show you the trade. It turned out to be a wonderful trade today. Here's LK. And here it is. Ding, 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 ding. There's the pop at the open. This is a fat finger, so you can't do it. It's 28 shares fat finger. So you don't even look at that. It was before the open anyway. Here's the open. Ding, 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 ding. Do not short the stock. Wait, wait, wait. Wait for the 48 pop. There's 48 right there. Right there's 48, and then you just write it down, and it hit $46.20. And then I want to give props. We're going to do a chart tonight for the great Raphael. Raphael's an amazing moderator in our chat room. He's been with me about 6 or 7 years. He's a gentleman that taught me how to trade small cap stocks back in the day. He's been here ever since. Today he delivered. He's almost here every day. He delivered NK with the great Dark Side also guiding us. Dark Side, once in a while, he'll give us one of these small cap wonders. He likes to play them too with size. He's very aggressive on these, but he was seeing what Raphael was seeing, and just a solid move. This trade was given to us in the chat room around $6 on the breakout, 6.50, and it was being called out. Dark Side, when it hit 7, I believe Dark Side and Raphael were both calling 9s on this stock when it was sitting in the 7s. And they just guided traders all the way up and to basically $9.75. This needs a chart, needs to be recognized. This is talent, amazing call, small cap. We were dying for one, we got one, and they delivered. A lot of people made good money on that one. So, I took some beatings last month, getting too aggressive on small cap. So I've kind of backed off on my size. I've been going back to the basics of 500 to 1,000. I was doing some. I took a trade not so long ago, and I put 5,000 shares in, and I went to go execute after market, and for whatever reason, I could not get filled, and I don't know. They were having issues, and when I woke up, you don't even want to know. And it kind of put a little rattle in me because I know how to play these. But I told myself if I'm going to play again, keep the size down, get your mojo back on that, and then when you feel it, go for the size again. Because I love sizing in on thick stocks. The problem I had with NK is, though I had some decent buys, I don't know, I just didn't. Every pop kept getting kind of sold a little bit, and especially when it got up here, it was really hacking with you. It was like a hack attack, and I was trading, I believe, Tesla and Beyond and a few others. So every time I would glance at it, a lot of traders were playing it, but I couldn't get my feet underneath it to get a feel of where I wanted to start it. Because if you look, like if I took 1,000 here at 760 and then it yanks to 7, I'm down 600 in a blink, and then I got to do that hope and pray it goes back up, and then I'm not into that. So it just ran up quick, pretty fast. I mean, look, it was almost parabolic, but it was a great call. I mean, you can't deny it. I wish in hindsight, hey, wish I could go in there and killed it, but I didn't. So anyway, it was a good call. It needs to be recognized. Other than that, it was a wonderful morning. It is the first time in history, 7 years running this chat room, 16 years day trading, I have never gotten a reward of 150% on my calls. And today, because of the XPO trade, that tipped it over for everyone, and they rewarded me with 100%, over 100% accuracy today, and I'm proud. I don't know if I'll ever get one of those again. I hope to get them, but it was an incredible day for me in the chat room. My trades today were Crowd, IRBT, Netflix, PPG, SIG, Tesla, TDD, and XPO. I trade what I write. That's what I do. I trade what I write. So I did 59 tickets today. So, okay. That's what I did today. All right. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.